Chapter 151. Circles of Light. Questioner. In the beginning, Maharaj, there was a lot going on while reciting the Nam mantra. It was busy with many experiences. One that has stayed with me came shortly after receiving the mantra. I was seated in the meditation hall when I felt the vague presence of a solemn figure gliding towards me. It was Bausaheb Maharaj, the lineage founder. He stood in front of me silently and peacefully. The unspoken message from him to me was about the importance of doing and taking the meditation seriously. Then this energy swept right through me, and he was gone in a flash. Maharaj, during the process of meditation, every devotee has different experiences. Do not look out for any experiences as devotees, as this will only bring frustration and disappointment. If they come, then fine. If not, that is fine also. Some see circles of light, shining rings, flashes, flashing lights. Others feel themselves weightless or experience themselves flying in the air. The experiences are different for the different devotees. At the initial stage, this is a sign of progress. Egoistic activity stops spontaneously with just a click of the mantra, and then knowledge gets opened up. Spontaneous flashes of light occur. Even if your eyes are closed, there may be great flashes of light, brighter than the sun. This is the light of the spirit, Atma Prakash. These are the stages that some people go through. You may see yourself as formless. There is exceptional happiness and peace, spontaneous laughter, etc. Questioner. These experiences are part of the melting process. Maharaj, yes, the melting process is taking place. It has an immediate and direct effect. Slowly, the body identity is melting and then turning towards ultimate truth, where there is no experience, no experiencer. During the process of this meditation, experiences are happening, but they are not the final truth. Nisargadatta Maharaj called them progressive steps. They are good, they are landmarks on the way to realization. But landmarks are not ultimate truth, final truth, the destiny or the terminus. So you are to come like this, then this, and this, inching forward, Nisargadatta Maharaj would say, until you reach the last stage. These are the stages, and new beginners of spirituality have different experiences. My master used to say, do not disclose your experiences to anybody else, because this can create some competition. Secondly, some people may, because of jealousy, discourage you. There may be some ego problem there, so that if you tell your wife about your experience, she may say, I want this experience too, etc. Therefore, he was very strict about this, saying, the ones who are enlightened should not discuss these things with those who are unaware. Your experience may not be useful to him and vice versa. If you want to ask anything about your experiences, ask the Master, where do I stand? If you feel at all tempted to confirm your experiences with the Master only and nobody else. Someone else with only half knowledge will distract and confuse you. Bausaheb Maharaj had a deep understanding of the psychological workings of human behaviour. He knew that after conviction, one way or another, the ego may try and regain entry without you being aware of it, and then spoil everything. A worm may enter your laptop. A virus may infiltrate without your knowledge, with the result that all your files will be damaged. So he insisted on the mantra and the bhajans to keep the mind busy. You should be alert at all times. Always use your laptop's antivirus. Every day without fail, you have to run a scan to see if your laptop is virus-free. Likewise, all the software of bhajan, knowledge, meditation is the antivirus process. Questioner: your spiritual practice has to be steady and constant because the world is coming in all the time in different ways, from behind you as well as unseen. Maharaj: in the last 50 years I have seen so many stalwarts falling back into the ditch. One man became attracted to miracles and left his master behind. His last days were very, very miserable. He was confused, reciting the names of the different deities. He also felt guilty because he had abandoned Nisargadatta Maharaj. You must stay continuously in touch with your selfless self. Be continuously in touch with your selfless self. Do your job, but you must always be continuously in touch with your selfless self. Questioner: that's a big commitment, as they say in the West, full time. Maharaj: it will happen if you have strong faith like Nisargadatta Maharaj. Questioner: Maharaj, for clarity, was everything perfect prior to beingness? Maharaj: how can you say this? Some people have asked the same thing, and I tell them they are just guessing. What does perfect mean? That is body knowledge. There was no perfect prior to beingness. I have told you there was nothing. You have to see for yourself. I am showing you a picture, then you will see the same thing. But it is not seen with the intellect. Nisargadatta Maharaj used to tell the story about two people. One of them was on top of the hill, waving his arms above his head. The second person at the bottom of the hill. He asks, "Why are you doing this?" The first person says, "You have to come up here. You can't get the experience from down there. Come to the top, and then you will get it." Similarly, you can't get the experience from down here. You have to come to the state, and then you will find out why he is waving his arms. You're just guessing. What I am telling you has not come out of guesswork. It is the listener's reality. Don't try and guess intellectually. It is reality. Second questioner: I too had a question which I can see now is also dumb guesswork. Selfless self or Parabrahman must know itself. Is this not the case? Maharaj: how can it know itself? It is formless. Formless. This is imagination, guessing. You are guessing and trying to get the knowledge through the mind and intellect, and this is why you are not getting it. Third questioner: I feel I am absorbing the teachings, Maharaj. I have been noticing that the knowledge was first situated in the frontal lobe of the brain, and now it feels as if it has gone deeper. It feels more natural. Sounds like imagination though, eh? Maharaj, under the guidance of the Master, the layers of the onion are being removed. Remove one layer, okay. Remove another layer, okay. After all this, what remains? The Master tells you how much remains. Nothing. So all the layers are removed, all the skins are removed, and nothing remains. Questioner, is it more natural? They talk of Nisarga, natural. Maharaj, no, there is no nature. It is totally authentic. There is no nature. There's no nature. It is authentic, ultimate, final. Until you are convinced, you will misinterpret. Have a look in the mirror and see how you are. You can see yourself in the mirror.